Ahoy gamers, welcome to a new series of me and Mrs Rothmers playing through Guild Wars 1 as a hardcore solo self-found. I'm playing this as a bit of a veteran. I've played a lot of Guild Wars 1, I've played even more of Guild Wars 2. Mrs Rothmers, you are a...
Noob.
Complete noob, indeed. Noob. So, in this episode, we start off with our classes. I'm a ranger, you are a necromancer. We run around the plains of Ashford. We fight some scales, we fight some undead. You learn a few more necromancer skills, and we help Devona out with some of her issues. So without further ado, let's jump on in. And welcome to a new series as me and Mrs Rothmers.
Hello.
Hello. Are both going to be playing through Guild Wars 1 as a hardcore. So self-found. So self-found we can only trade with one another. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Guild Wars 1 being a very old game. This game's ancient. I wouldn't say a veteran, but I have played a lot of this game. You see how I've got some pretty cool looking armours. And yeah, I know a lot about Guild Wars 1 and even more about Guild Wars 2. Absolutely love this MMO, this series. However, Mrs Rothmers is a complete noob when it comes to gaming and Guild Wars 1. She's never played it before. Well, that's a complete lie. She's played this for about 20 minutes to get a grasp of the game instead of going in completely cold. So we're going to be playing through as on the Prophecies campaign, which is the initial campaign of Guild Wars 1. As we play through this series, as a hardcore, if we die, whoever dies is to reset. Whether they play the same character or a different character, they should have to reset and catch back up. And we can track our hardcore status via the hero status. However, if we do die, if I die, I'll count as a hardcore. If Mrs Rothmers dies, that's fine. She's a complete noob to this. So I'm the hardcore. She's just a noob. So she'll just be there for moral support. We're going to be using heroes and henchmen throughout this, but we're just going to be the two of us. So what we can play as? So Mrs Rothmers, she's going to be playing as a
necromancer.
So necromancer, yes. So you've been playing this for about 20 minutes. You understand how the necromancer works. Lots of kind of blood magics and minions.
Yep.
You get some really cool minion monsters later on. We have a plethora of different minions you can summon. It's really cool. I'm going to be less exciting, and I'm going to be going for role-playing characters. We've got 3 different gameplays here. We've got 3 different campaigns. We've got Prophecies, the original campaign, the longest campaign. Factions, which is set in Camphor, which is essentially this game's version of the Far East. The Nightfall, which is the penultimate campaign. The final campaign was, in theory, Eye of the North. The Nightfall is based in Alona, which is kind of like a African vibe to it. Really cool campaign, probably the more enjoyable campaign being Nightfall. It's got lots of endgame dungeons. But hey, we'll get there maybe in 10, 20 years. So we're going to go through those Prophecies. You start all these off with different classes. So the base game has 6 classes, as you can see here: Warrior, Ranger, Monk, Necromancer, Mesmer, Elementalist. With each of these other expansions giving you 2 other classes. Nightfall gives you the Paragon, who is essentially a buffer. You throw a spear, you buff, and you inspire your allies to be stronger, which is just here. You've got a Dervish just here, who is essentially a melee DPS. You turn into different avatars of the god to do more damage. Really cool. Factions gives you 2 more classes, being the Assassin, who's a quick melee based attacker. You've got Ritualist, which is kind of like a monk / elementalist welded together. You've got a load of minions, which are spirits that help you fight. But the base game only has 5, which is the Warrior, which is the normal tank and spank kind of warrior in most MMOs, most video games. There's not really special to explain here. You've got the Ranger, just like most Rangers, very, very much like World of Warcraft's type of Ranger or Hunter, where you do a lot of ranged attacks. You have some traps, you have some spirits. I think in this game has spirits, and at least in Guild Wars 2 you have spirits, and you have a pet. Pets are really cool. Monk, just like a traditional priest or healer. You have some smite magic. Smite magic? Yeah, you can smite people or smote, however you want to call it. Relatively cool, but really a healer class. Necromancer, which is what Mrs Rothmers going for. That is going to be all about taking the life force from other players or other NPCs, having a minion army, which is really cool. Mesmer is quite unique to Guild Wars. Mesmer is kind of like an anti-mage. Uses stuff like domination magic and illusions to really mess with the enemy's ability to cast. Quite cool, not what we're going to go for. An elemental is just a Bob standard mage. So I think we're going to go for a ranger. It gives us a pet which can tank. Mrs Rothmers will also have a load of pets, their minions. And also with the ranger, we're quite tanky as well, because if we're going to be the hardcore, we may need it. So next, so you can just basic character customization. Because of the age of this game, there's not really much to customize. I believe you've already made your character, haven't you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So I'm just going to be really quick with this. Customization, there's not much. In the different expansions, there you have got different looks to your character, which is fine. That'll do. And I like the hunter because you
all that D-Street's added to his face, and then immediately covered it up.
So I'm going to be called Rothmer. Rothmer, as per usual. And we're going to create straight into Ascalon City. We're going to listen to this cutscene. I'll try not to talk over it, but this game has two kind of at least this prophecies campaign.
The last day dawns on the kingdom of Ascalon.
I'll let them talk.
It arrives with no fanfare, no tolling of alarms. Those who will remember will speak fondly of the warm morning breeze. People carry on with their daily lives, unaware that in a short while,
there's the mighty
everything
Char.
they have ever known will come to an end.
So this is essentially the main enemies for Guild Wars 1, at least for the first half of the game.
Scribe? Yes, my lord. These Char are relentless, but we shall hold the wall at all costs. Yes, my lord. Take this message to Sir Titus. Go forth and recruit the strongest, the smartest. Bring to me the bravest in all of Ascalon.
It's the music and sound design of this game is just on
heroes who will lead our kingdom
really good
to
music.
glory.
My cat agrees to run past me, Aaron. So that is the intro. So we're in a land called Ascalon. So while we're doing the series, I'll do a bit of lore as we go through. So this is the mighty kingdom of Ascalon. So humans have essentially 3 realms in Kryta. You've got Ascalon, which is this realm here. You've got Or, which you don't see in this game at all. And then you've also got Tyria, which we will see later on in this game. Now I'm guessing that's Mrs Rothmers just there in a red attire. Very, who did you say you looked like earlier?
I was kind of going for a Lucy look.
Oh. Lucy from Cyberpunk.
Yes.
So I've added you to a party. So you see that party formation. You should see accept. There you go. So we're now in a party together, which is great. So normal WASD movement in this game. We're currently inside the city, which is Ascalon City just here. You see, this isn't the size of the entire map. This is just the size of this place called pre-searing. You'll understand why later on. It's going to be a relatively slow time playthrough. So we're not going to be speeding through this. We're going to be talking through a lot of these quests when there's something substantial happening. A lot of these quests we'll just skip straight through. So town crier here, he wants us to go speak to Sir Titus. So we're going to grab the quest. Sir Titus, somehow they're going to be speaking to my cat because his name is Titus. But anyway, once we grab that quest, we're going to go speak to Sir Titus. And so it's normal WASD movement. You can't jump in this game, which is fine. It's quite an old game. You've got different districts. So currently we're in the European English district number 1. You can go to different international districts. So if I go to like a American district or the international district, this place is normally quite packed. But it's okay for now. It's relatively quiet. And there is obviously this is the 20th anniversary of the game, which is quite impressive. So the quest we've got at the moment is just go outside and start the war preparations. Just double check you've got the quest as well. Just press L and you've got war preparations.
I do.
Yes, so we've both got the same quest. Good. So we can make our way out of here. There's also, so if you go out, it kicks me out as well. So this is the open world. So this isn't technically an MMO. Well, it is an MMO because it's massively multiplayer and it's online. However, it's instance based. So the Ranger and the Necromancer become one. Became the Ranger Mancer. Make sure you talk to the right one. So here you get given a very first quest to do a bit of combat. So I've got my Rangers test quest here. And you should have your quest for your Necromancer.
I need to find my necromancer.
He's directly underneath her. If you hold down, if you press Alt, you can see their names and just click on their name tag. Beretta the Necromancer. Should be able to see her there. She's inside the Ranger.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, not ideal. So if you just click on the name tag, you'll be able to talk to her. So there you go. So you've grabbed the quest. It makes a noise that I can see you've grabbed the quest.
Yep.
So we're here together. So we're now going to make our way around. There's collectors, which we'll deal with later. I'll explain them. Actually, I can explain it now. So this collector here, if I click on this collector, you can go fight those. I'll join in a second. This collector.
Kill scaly boys.
I'll join you in a second. So here we need 5 scale fins, which you see here, to give us a belt pouch or devourer egg, which is really useful. So that belt pouch is very good for us. Because you're so far away, I didn't get the experience for that, but that's completely fine. It's not the end of the world. So that is loot for you. If it's greyed out, I can't pick up the loot, but if it's white on your screen, that bin there will be white, you can pick it up. So at the moment I don't have any skills. So to do this I need to hunt down a horde of river scales to attack enemies. And so you've got Alt and Control. Alt will see allies and look at loot on the floor. So over here you just had a bit of loot drop for you. There's Flame Artifact, which you can probably use. You hold down Control, you can see where all the enemies are. You can either left click on an enemy and you'll run and attack it, or if you right click an enemy or you press space if you're close enough, you can, so if you press tab you target the nearest enemy. If you press space you automatically attack. It's really easy to do. So we're going to clear out all these mobs. I think you need to clear these mobs out and I need to take on this queen over here. So just behind us there's a flame artifact where we came from. You can use that. So later on I will get myself a pet. I don't know what pet I want, but there are a lot of pets in this game. The Ranger is one of my favourite classes because you can pew pew a lot and you have a lot of... There's a water staff here which you may want. Although it's cold damage, it might be good for you. Which, there you go, you can pick it up. I dropped it for you.
Oh, thank you.
This is the enemy I need to kill. This Scale Queen. 2 shots. Nice and easy. And then you hear a little noise. It tells me to go back. So press M. You can see exactly where it needs me to go. The area will be green. That's the location. That's the map you have to be in. And there's a little star. That's where we need to go. If you're confused, you can press U to open up a mission map or a mini map. And that'll also tell you where to go. So we're only going this way because there's normally a big scaly boy over here. I guess he's not spawned yet. Okay, that's fine.
He's still sleeping.
Yeah, he's not spawned just yet. I guess it's because we've done the starter quest. We want to grab all these flowers we can.
Why is there a flower in the middle of the water?
Because flowers can grow in water. So we need 100 of these flowers. We won't do them all on camera. We won't do them all while recording, but we need 100 of them to get some good armour. It's a hidden stash over here. Over on the left hand side. This can give us weapons to get us started. But once we've done this, we will teleport back to Aston City and hand in this quest again, because that will reset the instance. So you've got a shield down there and I've got a hammer. Neither of us we need, but that's fine. More items.
Might as well take it anyway.
Exactly. More items we find, more we can sell. There is a quest down here. It's the Fadden Hawthorne and Duke Gaban. We talk to the Duke, and he'll tell us to go in here and get some Devourer eggs. So I'll let you come down here and grab this. So as I said earlier, this is an MMO, not a true MMO, because inside these instance areas we cannot see other players, but inside the cities and outposts like these we can see other players. So let me know when you pick up the quest.
I have.
Okay, so this quest requires us to go into this cave and hunt down some Devourer eggs. These Devourer eggs, these are like weird scorpion things.
Fun.
We have to escort Fadden Hawthorne into here. So we just had to take on loads of these Devourers. They're all level 1. They're not the strongest. I've completely forgotten. We don't have any skills.
We have not.
We have not got any skills. So we'll take this one out because he's stuck behind that stash. You can see how long it's taken to kill him. We need some skills. So we'll open that stash once he's dead. We'll teleport back to Ascon City. And then we'll grab our skills. Dull Carapace. That's not relatively good. Okay, I've got a water wand and there's a water staff here for you. And we're going to teleport back to Aston City. Okay, so if we teleport there, we leave the party. So we've just been kicked out of the party from one another, which is fine. So we should be in the same location, but we're sat next to each other, so I can show you can see where each other are. There you are. You're down there. We can now
I'm down
add
here.
you to the party. We can head back. We can get out of here. I'm going to quickly sell these items I've got, because actually, inventory is a bit of a premium. If you don't need any items, sell them. Because it will become very much a premium later on. Actually, that dull carapace, I think we need. One of us needs that later on. And you can't buy things back, that's fine. Don't worry about picking up the flute or the small gal cape. We'll grab those later.
Okay.
And once you're ready, we'll head back out. I saw you moving, so I know you're ready. Right. You can talk to whoever you've got in this pile here. We've spoken to the ranger.
There we go. She's moved now.
There you go. Then you want to talk to the necromancer.
Why is she walking away?
'Cause that's my vendor. She's
Oh.
the ranger. You want to talk to the necromancer. So it's giving me two skills. I've got power shot, which is a bow shot, which does 25 damage, which is quite good. I've got a troll ungent. This is the main reason I went for a ranger. This is the best heal, or if not one of the best heals in the game, because this heals gives you +3 health regeneration, 13 seconds. Really strong. Right, so I need to talk to Haversdan, and he wants us to go talk to Devonia. He wants to kind of see and talk to Devonia. Is like a really strong warrior, has a lot of respect in this area. You need to speak to her and see if she needs us to do anything for her. See if she has any tasks. So with that in mind, come over here and talk to Lynn the healer, or Lena the healer. Yep, okay. So she just wants us to learn how to go in, form a party. She teaches us how to form a party. So you can hand the questions straight away, because we're already in a party. Okay, so we're going to make our way to Devonia. Devonia is down here in the middle part of Lakeside Country. So we just need to follow this road all the way down. And then, yeah, we'll just get there. So we can take these out, just get a bit more experience. We should be strong enough to see how quickly they melt. We want as many...
That vampire one is very strong.
Yes. So what skills do you have? So you got...
I have Vampiric Gaze.
Yep.
Which is a spell that steals health. And I have Deathly Swarm, which it gives 30 cold damage.
Okay, so it just does outright cold damage.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. My game just crashed.
Oh.
Ah, yes. Back in a second. And we're back. So this game actually has a way you can automatically rejoin. Okay, you just went back to town. So you can automatically rejoin someone else's party. So when I rejoined, then I went straight back into your party.
That's good.
Yes. So in town, now we're here actually, there's a few things that most people don't know about. Well, they may know about, but they won't know about for a while. So if you come over here, talk to Namar. There's a quest over here. There's a quest also up there to talk to Prince Rorik. There's about 4 quests for us to pick up. So we'll quickly run around to pick up these quests. But while we're grabbing these quests...
Why are you so much faster?
I don't know, actually. So this guy, what does he want us to do? See, this guy has problems with his rent.
Oh,
Yeah.
how are we supposed to fix that? That's not our problem.
No, it's not a problem at all. But he has
That
problems.
is not a job for a necromancer and a ranger.
No, but he has problems with his rent. So we're meant to help him. We're a hero.
Are we?
Yeah, sure. So when we get to level 2, Prince Rorik will have a quest for us. It's called a quest called Char at the Gates. It's the best quest in the game if you want to level up to about level 10. So here you've got these vendors here that sell weapons. One of them will sell you... Okay, one of them might sell you entry. One of them will allow you to make a weapon. These are some of the best weapons in the game. So down here you've got a Rinblade. Rinblade is the best weapon for pre-searing. Ascalon Longbow is okay for pre-searing. And for you, you've got some items in here like the Grim Cester, which should be good for you. You've also got, it gives you armour and energy.
Got the artifacts as well.
Yeah, you got artifacts.
Storm and Flame artifacts.
Yep, they give you armour and energy, yeah. So you've got a load of stuff that's good for you as well. It just requires a certain amount of crafting materials. You get crafting materials by breaking down weapons and armour, which we'll be able to get that later on. This also is a really easy way of leveling up as well, getting you stronger. If you click on this guy here, he allows you to customise your weapon. Customise your weapon means you can never trade it again, but it does give you a flat increase to your damage. So if you see here, these are already customised for your starter weapons. This one here gives me an automatic 20% damage increase, which is insane. Something that you can do as well I'm not going to do it for this, but you can just type in /bonus into chat, and depending on what type of account you got, what type of account you have, and whether you bought the expansions, whether you did any pre-releases, you have a load of bonus weapons. You may have them on your account, you may not know about. The best one here is this Igneous Summoning Stone, which is a really good one, which gives you the ability to summon an imp that follows you around for 60 minutes, or until it's killed. This imp is really strong. If you're solo in and you just need an extra hand, this is really good. Well, I'm going to delete all this because I'm not going to use any of it. But Baron Egan has a quest for us. He needs us to go and recover a stolen chest and return it to Devonia. So the bandits have raided the town in the lakeside country. We just need to recover some goods that were stolen.
They seem to steal quite a lot.
They do steal a lot. Yeah, they are bandits. They're not goodits, they're badits. That's a terrible joke.
That was awful, but it still made me laugh.
So we are also collecting some of these random items that we find in the game as well. So we need to collect as many scale fins as possible to get ourselves an extra bag space. Let's go. So these videos will be going out potentially every Friday or every other Friday. Depends how they go.
We should have one more quest to pick up, I think, over there somewhere.
Gwen. We're not talking to Gwen.
Okay.
It's easier not to talk to Gwen. Later on we'll talk to her, and it's best to talk to her when you have all the items in your inventory.
Okay.
So she requests you to find a broken flute. The broken flute will appear over here, or you can ignore that. Find her a fixed flute, which is in the shops and the vendors. Give her the fixed flute and give her a cape, and she'll be happy. And give her 5 flowers, and she'll be very happy. Because then she gives you a tapestry shard, which we use very much late game, but we can have it early game. So these mobs here are fine. So I'd explain a couple other mechanics in the game. So we can go to that little cave, which is just around here. So this game obviously works on mana, or energy, and health. You can see you've got regeneration of arrows. So that's the proficiency of the regeneration, whether it's a large amount of regeneration or a small amount of regeneration. But you'll see arrows going up like this. The reason why Troll Ungent is so strong is if I use it now, I get 3 positives of regeneration. That can go up to 5 positives of regeneration, which is a huge amount of regen for relatively little power or energy cost, which is amazing. I can have it permanently upkept, permanently up. You also see that there's aggro in this game as well. So if I attack them first, they should attack me first, and they should only attack me. There's a loop there for you. That's the intention going forward, is that either myself or my animal will do the attacking, and Mrs Rothmers will focus on doing some damage and having some minions out. Oh, bottle rocket. You've got a bottle rocket. That's pretty cool. Don't know what that is, but
I don't know what use that is to me, but sure.
I don't know. I'll pick up all the flowers because we need 100 of them.
You can play with the flowers. It's fine.
So this is why we came over here. There's this Drake over here. There's River Drake at level 5. He'll give us a load of experience if we survive this little encounter, which we should do. Just remember to heal yourself as well. It should be your 2 skill. I think you should suck some of the energy from them. I forgot what it's called. Just remember to heal.
Yes.
Although I'm playing as a hardcore, you're not. It's completely fine. I don't. Ideally, we want you to survive as long as possible, but you never know. And here we go. Nice and easy. So some of the things in this game, if we run in long distances, once we've already travelled somewhere, or if we're travelling long distances, or if we've already been there before, we'll just skip over it. So when we just jump straight to the quests. But I wanted to show this Drake over here. So at the moment, these videos will be about 40 minutes long.
That's a big boy.
That is a big boy. He's level 5 as well. But he is a mesmer. So he's
very fast.
So he used a thing on me called blurred vision. So I have a 50% chance that my attacks won't hit him. But now, obviously, that runs out. So he's a mesmer, all to do with hexes and whatnot. You can attack, by the way.
I have to wait for them to power up again.
Oh, you can press, if you click on them, you've got an auto attack as well. There you go. So auto attack means you can still do damage without using your spells. Go, I'm blinded again. So the auto attack doesn't do very much because that's based off of your actual weapon, whereas your skills are based off of your attributes and your skill points. There you go. Large amount of experience there, so we're a good chunk
Very
of the way
nice.
to level 2. Go grab this.
I want the thing in the middle.
It's my hidden stash.
It's not very hidden, is it? Let's be real. Ooh, sparkles.
There's lots of sparklies, you can have those.
Thank you.
Right, so we're going to make our way back over to these devourers.
It's like the third water staff I've got. I don't think I need 3.
No, you definitely need war staffs. The thing is, with your class as well, you probably want to go for a scepter or a... I think in this game they call them trudgeons. You're going to go for a trudgeon and a... what are they called? Trudgeon and a idol. Because you've got something in your offhand to give you more survivability, because you can have one-hand those items. You can go for a trudgeon and a shield. The dull carapace, if you pick that up and drop it, I'll keep hold of those. We do need some of those. If you go to inventory, click the item in. There you go. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, you knew how to do that. That's impressive.
I learnt it. I learnt it earlier.
By accident?
Yes.
Good. Good.
This is me.
Yes. This is me, and it's not just. This is me? What is it?
No clue.
Oh, it's a song from something.
There's a couple songs with that lyric in.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right. So you also get rare items like this blue item with this break hammer I've got here.
Just running through a field of wheat.
They are these rare items. You identify them, and they can either be worth more. They can give you more value when you salvage them. Got a short sword here. I do ideally want a bow. I'm going to talk to the Duke. You can attack that mob if you want. I'm going to talk to the Duke. This should start. There you go. Okay. The other NPC's now helping us. So later on, when I have my pet, I should be able to get the pet to do... Just grab that carapace. I'll grab that again from you in a minute.
Okay.
Because these mobs, so different mobs have a chance. Every single enemy in the game has a set, like a collection item it can drop. And these guys drop carapaces, the scales drop their fins. So they all have a chance to drop something. And 9 times out of 10, there will be some form of collection log for them. In pre-searing, in this location we're in now, there is a load of collector vendors that will give you a load of... Okay, I'm obstructed apparently. There's a load of still obstructed. Interesting. There's a load
I think it might be me. I think I was in your way.
I think the eggs are in my way somehow. So in pre-searing, there's a load of collectors all around the map. The first one is obviously that scale fin collector right next to where Gwen is. That will give us another belt pouch. However, some of them will give you armour. The reason why you need 100 of those flowers is to get the helmet for the armour. It's exactly the same for all classes. Different classes have different locations where you can get these. We want to get the armour. Because it gets us in a really good position when we leave the tutorial area.
Do we want to cook these eggs?
He's doing it for us.
Okay.
That's why we're escorting him. So it's going to be a number of weeks until we leave pre-searing, because this is going to be a relatively slow time series. Any lore that I can bestow upon you all, I will.
Slash me.
Actually, yes, because I do love Guild Wars lore. Guild Wars 2 lore is some of the best lore in the game, of all MMOs. Okay, make sure you pick that up. I'll probably stop tearing you at some point. I did level up there, which is nice. So we want
I'm like a millisecond away.
Milliseconds, nice.
Yeah.
That's like, is it like doing the Tesla run from Star Wars?
Ow. Not even killing one more enemy, did it?
No.
Rude.
Well, that guy's running away. So I have got some skill points to put in. I'll go through how skills work in a second. So the best way to look at leveling up, each time you level up, the max level is level 20 in the game. And you get that quite early on. You get that probably about... Well, you get it quite early on. However, being max level does not mean that that's the end. Gear is quite hard to come by, so good gear towards the end is quite difficult, and it's all about composition of your team, your party, and your own skills. Okay, he's got the eggs, so I'm going to attack these over here. They're going to run towards us. And there's normally like I thought a couple more devourers should jump in here, but obviously they haven't. So we go through the tributes in a second. So you have a set amount of tributes you can get. You now need to leave the cave. So just if you click on him, Baden Hathorn, If you click on him and press space, he's probably too far for you to click on him now.
He is. He ran away.
I think you can probably click on me. If you click on me and press space, you should walk automatically.
I think I do.
Yeah, so if you click on an NPC while they're running around and just press space, your character wants to interact. Space is interact. And your character will do all the pathing for you. So you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm waving my hands around my keyboard. I look a bit silly. No change to normal. There you go. And so we've got a couple items from that. So let's go through the skills. So you've got a load of attributes here. So there's only set attributes you can only have as your primary profession. So for a ranger, your primary proficiency or attribute is beast mastery. So if you later on you can have 2 different professions. So let's say I'm a ranger, but I'm half ranger, half warrior. I will not be able to take strength, which is the warrior's proficiency or attribute, because it's their special one to do with warrior skills. So on your top attribute here, Mrs Rothmers, will be blood magic, I believe.
It is.
So that blood magic, which you leveled up, you can look for your skills now. That blood magic, if I went for necromancer as my second profession, I cannot get blood magic. So that's unique to your primary profession.
Yes.
So I can only get beast mastery, which makes my companion stronger.
So you get a pet and I get dead things.
Yes. Seems like a good trade-off.
I think so.
So I'm going to go for... So if you hover over these skills, so if you've got no attribute, there's no way to bonus that. So this resurrection signet, we can't make that any better because it's the base standard. However, if you go over to marksman, each one in each of these categories, so any marksmanship skills, if I put points into marksmanship, this will go up. You see the green numbers inside this tooltip, that is what is going up. So I put 1 skill point into it, it went from 25 to 27. So I want to make this, I want to make the health regeneration and wilderness survival higher. So I put another point into wilderness survival, it's now +4 regeneration rather than +3. So that's how the attribute system works. And you have finite attributes, and then later on you can find weapons that give you attributes as well. He has given us 2 devour eggs. We want to keep both of those, and you'll see why shortly. Right, if we go this way around, make our way to Devonia. This is the long way round.
And just like that, you've already disappeared.
Yes.
You're that much faster than me.
We go at the same speed. Okay, this is another one of the collection items, a natural seed. So you're able to drop that and any carapaces. I'll keep hold of them. And yeah, because I think you picked up 1 carapace and 1 unnatural seed. Thank you very much.
I picked up 2.
Oh, nice. I'll take those.
You are welcome.
Thank you. What?
He's a big boy.
Will they devour?
Yeah.
Oh, did you zoom straight in?
I didn't mean to.
Right, there you go. Oh, and there's another dull carapace. Just keep hold of them for the time being.
Okay.
I think you've already picked it up. You
think I
hoovered
did.
that up. Little loot goblin.
I am, unfortunately.
Hoovered it up straight away.
It's like when I was playing earlier, there's something about something glittering. Of course, I don't know if it's actually any use to me, but it's glittering, so therefore I want it.
Ooh, got some brandy. And you got a birthday cupcake.
Ooh, these are good.
So they actually increase your movement speed. At least sugar increase your movement speed. So these also, this brings me quite nicely into titles. So later on, we get a load of titles. You can see all these titles I've got here. I've got quite a lot of them. I've been working on some other titles. Consumption of... Oh, no, I just crashed again. I don't know why I'm crashing so often. It's a bit weird. And we're back in. I think OBS caused this game to crash. It's quite a stable
Doesn't
game.
like it.
I was talking about titles. So drinking and eating sugary treats give you certain things in the titles later on. So here, this collector. This is one of the collectors I was talking about that give you the armour. So you can just see here, if we get 3 Grawl necklaces, I can get a upgraded armour piece. Do you have an upgraded armour piece in there?
I have a jeweled chalice,
No.
an idol, an earth scroll, and a divine symbol.
Okay, so you have nothing of use.
No.
So the armour is blue, has that blue variety. It's normally the bottom option. So I know that I only need 3 Grawl necklaces. You don't need them. So if we find any, if we get to 3 of them, I can get myself the armour.
So if I find any, give them to you.
Yes, but I'm collecting most of the collectible items anyway. It's just easier if I keep them. There, I just drank that brandy and the screen's gone all over the place. And that should... There you go, drunkard title. Got 3 points towards my drunkard title right here. Which is quite good. Ideally, obviously, if you get to 1,000 points, you will get your first title. More titles you get. So the main reason why I'm doing this is because I'm absolutely addicted to Guild Wars 2, and I'm an absolute achievement lover.
I cannot even begin to think how many hours you've put into that game.
It's unholy. So this, to fair, only on Guild Wars 1, I've only put 1,500 hours, 1,439. So
Okay.
you've got another cupcake and you've got some dye there. Dyes are quite good. They're normally worth a fair bit. We're going to take on these scales. We're going to go the long way around. Quickly grab this flower. So this is this is Lakeside Country. Devonia's down here as well. So if you make your way towards me,
I'm just trying to think of where you've gone.
you hold down. Oh, you're going the wrong way. You're running away from me.
There.
There you are.
I'm here.
Right. So we've got a couple quests in this area. The first things first, we need to grab this beautiful shell down here. This beautiful shell will give us a beautiful pearl. It should give us 2 of them, so we can both pick one up. This is for a quest, which we haven't picked up yet. But while you're on the way over here, I'm going to take on these scales. Yeah, because the reason why I'm replaying Guild Wars 1, I don't think I've ever completed all of the stories, all of the campaigns. And 2, I think that there's a thing called Hall of the Monuments in Guild Wars 2, which is connected to Guild Wars 1. Okay, looks like we may have to do this twice. This beautiful pearl had only dropped 1. We need 2. Do you need 1 as well? Have you spoken to Devonia?
I have.
Have you handed in the quest?
Was there another quest for me to hand in?
If you just handed in 1 quest, it's fine.
We have to go to Ashford Abbey.
Yes, we do, yes. Okay, there's another iris here. Another flower.
But I need to pick up that pearl first. Where do I need to go for that?
So we're going to have to reset the map, which is fine. I'm just grabbing this flower. So there is actually someone over here called Chantella the Troubadour, who's just on top of this house up here. They have a quest for us. And there's another quest just here from Alison the Tamer. There's a beautiful feather over there as well. There's a load of stuff we can grab here. It's a collector vendor here, but he does not sell the armour, so you should just ignore him. There's a lot of running around. Let's talk to this person. What is your quest? Your quest is for us to... So, there is a hunter's horn, which you've just been given 1. For a guy called Aidan, who's a expert hunter. He will teach me some hunter or ranger skills shortly. We have to essentially cleanse the horn that he has. We have to go cleanse a guy's horn. Sounds a bit dodgy, that.
I'm so much faster than you now.
Yes. Here you are, aren't you? Cupcake.
Would you like a cupcake to
No.
make you faster?
Can do. I want to see if it gives me any more towards this title. Birthday cupcake. 100 max health.
Double click and it's
Energy.
all yours.
30 minutes. Nice. And it gives you 2 points towards Sweet Tooth. It's really good.
You've got little hearts glowing around you now, which is quite sweet.
This one. We need to repair this guy's cloak. Little Fawn's big cloak, which we'll do at some point. And over here is a beautiful feather, which is fine. I'll grab that. I guess it's not on the floor for you anymore, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay, it's fine. We'll have to reset the map, which we will do. It's fine. So we have a quest here called the Poor Tenant. We can finish the quest right over here. So there's a guy called Miller Upton. We go speak to Miller Upton. He's going to ask us that there's a bee problem at the moment. By Poor Tenant, I didn't actually read the quest. So it's not the fact he can't pay for... It's not the fact he can't pay for upkeep. It's the fact that he's got a load of bees attacking him.
I thought it's honeycomb now.
Talk to him first. And then he'll tell you to do something else. So what we need to do now is grab the honeycomb, which you've got. You have to walk across the bridge. So
Oh, they're already around me.
Yes, did you hand that in?
I spoke to him.
Okay, and okay, fine. So if you press L, it should say Poor Tenant. You're on your Ascalon quests. It should say use the honeycomb to lure the 3 bees across the bridge. Then as long as it says that.
It does say that.
Okay, then we'll make our way to the bridge over here. You're going to be walking a little bit slower because you're carrying a object. So the tutorial, this tutorial area teaches you quite in depth and pretty much all of the game's mechanics. There's not very much it misses out. So you want to essentially stand, walk directly to me.
I can't click onto you, unfortunately.
So just walk directly to me. Because you need to cross this bridge at the right angle, otherwise the bees get stuck. So walk directly onto me. There we go. You want to be almost directly in the middle of the... You want to wait for the bees to be all around you, which they are. Now you can walk across. Just walk straight across, because the bees... Just a little bit further, a little bit further, a little bit further. And one of the bees is bugged, and my game crashed again. And we're back in. So it's moved me back over here, and looks like 2 of the bees are over there with you, but not all 3, and that doesn't count. So can you drop the bees? Drop the beehive. And I'll pick it up and I'll drop it. Yeah, okay, that hasn't done. So sometimes you have to reset this quest because you see the swarm of bees is now falling through the floor. Now they're underground, which is not ideal.
Do I have to pick this when you come back up?
No, we can ignore it. The quest is bugged. So we're going to go make our way to this field over here. So we're going to get a thing called baked husks. So up here there's another collector called Jacobs. The Jacobs requires baked. And we're back. Sorry, the OBS just crashed as well. So here we've got a normal merchant, so we can sell all of our junk items to him. I'm not going to sell any of the identifiable items. I'm going to keep hold of those for the time being. I've got 69 gold, which is good. So here we go, baked husks just here. So this gives us the ability to get some more armour. So this collector, Jacobs, need 3 baked husks, and it gives me some Crichton boots, which is really good. I don't know whether you have any armour from that guy, Mr. Jacobs, the collector.
No, I just have another healing artifact.
So it should be the bottom row if there's any. So baked husks anyway is really easy to get. So all these mobs here. For some reason my OBS is not updated. 1 second. There we go. So for some reason it just showed me just stand there. But Jacob's up there, this collector, allows you to allows you to hand in the baked husks. And the baked husks come from these plague worms. These plague worms are level 0. So you can just stand here in the middle of them and just press space. And you'll start attacking one. When you aggro them, they'll attack back, but they're not aggressive mobs. They'd only attack if you attack them. We want 3 baked husks from them, so I can get myself some armor. And there's 1, which you drop. It dropped for you. There's 2, which dropped for you as well, which is fine. As long as they drop, I don't really care who they dropped for.
Go away, I just want to get my husk. Go away.
There's a 3rd husk there, so I've already got all 3 baked husks we need. And if you have your pet imp, the imp is a really aggressive mob. If you have your pet imp out, which is that bonus item, you can just sit here for ages with that imp. And the imp will just keep aggroing them all and keep shooting them. And you can just stand here and AFK, which is quite useful. Then just going to melee, range this guy down. You grab all the baked husks or another birthday cupcake. Thank you very much. We'll take that. So you grab all the baked husks. If you can drop hand me over the ones you've got. There is another one over here, just on the floor. And then this should be all we need. So I just needed 3 of them. That's more than enough. So if you just drop me all of the ones you've got, I'll give you the spares afterwards. Baked husks look like a weird grey potato. There, thank you. I'll quickly go grab the boots. That's the first upgrade for me. If you want to get ready to go into the Ashford Abbey, so we need to go over there, and I'll see you there.
Okay.
Back by the boots exchange. Then it's only a 2+ increase to my armor, but it's really good. I can now get rid of the old stuff. Okay.
Sorry.
There we go. So speak to the scribe. Unsettling rumours. We need to go back to Ascalon, but that's completely fine. So the only thing we're going to do now on this episode is actually do your Necromancer quests. We've got 2 Necromancer quests.
Yes.
Before we do that, if you come over to Brother Mello, Melino. Talk to him. He has a monk's mission. This gives us the ability to train monk skills. We want this. So I'm going to grab this so I can heal. Because you had some issues in the catacombs where you died to the poison.
I did.
So I'm going to take that so I can heal you. So I'm not going to be I might be a monk. I probably won't be a monk, but I might be a monk so I can heal you. And that abbot there, we follow him if we want to go do that quest. We don't want to do that quest just yet.
Nope, we want to talk to this
You
lady.
want to grab both of these necromancer quests. You want to grab the rights quest. And I'm not going to grab either of these because that means... Well, can I? I can grab them. Okay, that's good.
Why not?
I wasn't going to grab them because... One, because she keeps running away. And two, because
She's very fast.
I'd have to get the necromancer skills. Can you stop running away? I need to talk to you. I need to grab the other quest. So you've got some candles in our inventory. So we're going to go do the candles first. If this woman stops running away.
She's not very good at that.
Oh, okay. She wants me to teach. Okay, we're going to go left and do the Remembrance Braziers first. Because I also have a monk mission to come down here as well. Did you pick up the monk mission? Let's have a look. Do you have the monk... Okay, you did pick up the monk mission because you've got the monk skills on your toolbar. So those monk skills on your toolbar, you've got Bane Signet, which if an enemy is attacking you, you can knock them down. And the other one is just a straight heal.
So are we going to have to reset this map so I can light the candles?
We're going to test it now. So if you click that brazier, okay, that counted for me, so that's fine.
Okay, cool. That
So
makes
now-
it easier.
So now we need to come down here. We need to keep this abbot alive for our other quest. That's why we have a healing spell now. So if you click on him, you can see he's an ally on the bottom right on our party members sheet. And you've got that Horizon of Healing, so we can keep him alive.
Yes.
So we can just walk straight into the poison. If you want to activate this brazier down here. And I'll just keep healing you both. There you go, that counted for both of us. Awesome. And just going to keep the abbot alive as well. We've got 2 more braziers here. We've got one more enemy. If you want to keep lighting those braziers, I'll just keep healing everyone. I probably will go ranger / monk just to assist with the heals. Because although you do get some henchmen when you leave and when you leave pre-searing, the henchmen aren't that good. I'm going to quickly use my troll ungent. Heal the abbot.
Do you need any healing?
No, I'll keep myself alive.
Cool.
Your heals require you to attack someone, like steal their life force off of them. My heals do not require that. So I can keep him alive. Mine just require energy, which is fine. We should have to escort him out. We don't have to escort him all the way out. We can just escort him out of this poison place, and then our quest will update. It's just meet him at the top of the stairs outside the poison. So there we go. I do like the artwork and the design inside these catacombs.
It's very pretty.
So I should now be able to essentially remove these monk quest skills from myself. Because I don't need them anymore. Now I can get myself the necromancer
Has he followed
skills.
me or is he still following you?
He's just running a route. He's not following either of us. Because he's gonna, as soon as he gets to the top of these stairs, our quest marker should update.
Cool.
Or not. So if you want to follow Necromancer Moon,
Yep.
I'll follow this guy all the way back to the start. Get him to get ready to hand in the quest. So you have to hand in the quest to Brother Melino. Moon is down there. If you hold down, I think you're going the right way. Awesome. I'll escort this guy back, and we'll jump back in once we hand in this quest, or at least complete this quest. Right, and that's that done. One thing I forgot is that text comes down here in the bottom left, so you can see when quests update, which is really useful. So now we need to go and do the other Necromancer quest, which I need to grab off of her. So this is what I'm talking about the really good tutorial for this game. So Necromancer Moon, Mine, has this area here teaches you about traps, especially when it comes to minions. So these wrestlers' corpses here, they're fine. She'll take them out. I can talk to her while she's doing it, or not. Looks like I can't. I should be able to hand in my monk skills to be able to get myself some of the necromancer skills. There you go. Are we ready? You can hand in that first quest. Now take the other. There we go. So Necromancer's Novice. So she doesn't let you take this quest, Necromancer's Novice, until you take her skills, take the Necromancer skills, because this is where it comes into quite good game design here. So here, a Devourer spawns. Oh no, we're going to chase it. The Devourer then spawns and walks into a trap, explodes. That explains to you how traps work, why traps work, which is really interesting. There's also a couple of corpses on these traps as well. So if you somehow manage to kill that Devourer before he gets to the trap, there's a couple of corpses on that trap for you to be able to activate it without killing yourself. So I think that's really good game design. In fact, it forces
Clever.
you to teach.
Very clever.
So, dull carapace, if you can drop that for me. I've got some more ale here as well. Oh, and
I've got 2 of those apparently.
there's some baked husks for you to sell. There we go. Carapaces, I have to hand them in somewhere, but I can't remember where. So here is a flame geyser. This is a trap. This is going to explode if we walk onto it. However, if we do animate bone horror, there's a corpse on the other side. It's going to summon that corpse. He's going to get up, walk straight up into the geyser, into the trap, and Mrs Rothmers bone horror is still alive.
He's going to just help. He's there for moral support.
Exactly. Then we can do exactly the same on this one down here. This is the Tomb Nightmare we're looking for. So I'm going to summon one. Boom, there you go. You should be able to re-summon on that corpse, but it's up to you if you want to use it. I'm going to attack the Nightmare. And then we can then go back, talk to the Necromancer. We can then go and hand in, honeycomb and hand axe. Dropping us a lot of these random festive items. That gives me more morale.
That's good though.
We're going to keep the birthday cupcake because next time we activate, actually no, because I DC'd, I think I lost the birthday cupcake.
Oh, that's sad.
I'm going to eat it anyway because it is, like I said earlier, it is a title. And I want to try and get as far through these title tracks as possible. We're probably not going to get these titles done in this anniversary event, but you never know. So Necromancer, go talk to her. She'll give us some more experience. There we go, accept. And ask whether I want to commit to being a Necromancer. This is the second profession. So each of the professions you can actually do their first introductory quests, which there's normally 2 of them. You can do both quests and learn how the class works before you commit to it. So it's a really easy way to get some extra experience. Quest handed in, both handed in?
Yes.
Okay, you both quests handed in. We can now travel to Ashford Abbey. Because we're underground, we can't see it on the map here. If you press U, you've got your mini map up here, or your mission map as it were. So we can teleport back to Ashford Abbey. We're going to break out of the team. And then the monk over here has the other quest ready for us to hand in. Easy 250 experience. And I think you should have in your inventory a grim...
Do I want to become a monk?
What?
Do I want to become a monk?
No. You can decide what you want to become later on. Monks are useful, but I don't think it's going to be useful for you.
No.
So you should have in your inventory a Grim Cester. A blue item. I crashed again. Right, so after that quick crash, I'm pretty sure it's OBS that causes this to crash. I don't normally have issues with this game. We're going to quickly go sell some gear. This Grim Cester, Ms Rothmers just equipped hers. We got it from doing one of the quests here. Really good item. Not really what we need. And ideally we'd want enough gold to be able to buy identification kit. But we're just going to sell these items. We're probably not going to use them. And yeah, I think we are ready, and I think we're done for today.
Yeah.
And here we are. We're going to be ending the video just here. Found a nice little vista. It's just off of the abbey itself, just to the south. So hopefully hope you guys made it this far, and hope you guys appreciate some Guild Wars 1. I do personally love Guild Wars 1. I think you relatively enjoy this.
I do. And we didn't die.
And we didn't die, no. So check first episode, first hour, or just shy of an hour, is Deathless, which is doing well. So hopefully this series will be out every Friday, if not every other Friday, depending on how much Diablo 2 I want to play. But yeah, as per usual, got a couple links down in the description below. We've got my Discord, community Discord. If you want to join the community, it's a small community, slowly growing. You're more than welcome to join. We've got 2 YouTube channels as well in the description. One is to Mrs Rothmers Channel, which you do some lore videos on Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, all things nerdy really. And
Basically,
Warhammer.
yes.
And then we've got a joint YouTube channel where we are both building, painting, and soon to be battling some Warhammer, the tabletop series. So we've got some Age of Sigmar, we've got some Lord of the Rings, potentially soon to be doing some 40k, but we'll see. So that also tickles your fancy. Have a look at Nerdy Miniatures. So have a wonderful week, everyone, and we'll be back next week. So have a good one, and peace out.
Bye.
Bye, have a good time.